Archaeologists never fail to surprise us with their discoveries about the origin and history of a place or object. But sometimes the discoveries are so unpleasant and controversial that they're almost unbelievable even if they're true. Hello and welcome back to the Abandoned Archaeologist again, the channel to learn all about ancient archaeological findings. Today we'll discuss 12 unpleasant and controversial discoveries in America. But before we begin, to get your attention, we have a question you can answer at the end of the video by watching it. When was the first archaeological discovery made in America? So write down your answer in the comment section and see if you got it right. Here we begin. Mummies in the San Pedro Mountains. Two gold prospectors discovered the Pedro Mountain mummy in June 1934 in the Pedro Mountains, about 60 miles southwest of Casper, Wyoming. Contrary to popular belief in the nearly 8 decades since its discovery, the mummy was almost certainly a human baby, not a tiny adult from the Peluxi epoch or a member of the American Indian race of little people. Nevertheless, photographs and a signed affidavit provide little doubt that the discovery was genuine. Nampa Figurine. The Nampa Figurine is a small clay sculpture discovered in 1889 by a farmer in Nampa, Idaho, USA. The figurine depicts a seated human-like figure with elongated ears and a headdress and is believed to be of ancient origin. It was initially thought to be a Native American artifact, but later research suggested that it might be of pre-Columbian origin. The discovery of the Nampa figurine sparked much debate and controversy among archaeologists and anthropologists, with some experts claiming that it's a genuine pre-Columbian artifact and others arguing that it's a forgery. North America's oldest petroglyphs. A recent discovery of geometric rock carvings in Nevada's Winnipesaukee Lake Basin has shed new light on the artistic abilities of Paleo-Indians who were previously thought to be primarily known as pioneering explorers or expert mammoth hunters. The carvings, dated using carbonate crust, are believed to have been created over 10,000 years ago and possibly as early as 15,000 years ago. The meaning behind the carvings remains uncertain, with some theories suggesting they depict clouds and lightning, while others depict diamond shapes or tree patterns. Regardless of their meaning, the carvings hold spiritual significance for the Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe who owned the Winnipesaukee Lake Basin. Fuente Magna discovered. The Fuente Magna is a large stone bowl found in Bolivia in 1958. The bowl is carved with hieroglyphic-like characters and is believed to be from the Tiwanaku culture, which flourished in the Andean region of South America between 500 and 900 AD. The discovery of the Fuente Magna bowl has led to speculation that it may have been created by an unknown ancient civilization that predates the Tiwanaku culture. The discovery of the Fuente Magna bowl is significant because its inscriptions are similar to those found in artifacts from the ancient Sumer, an early civilization in southern Iraq. Lake Winnipesaukee Stone Mystery. The Lake Winnipesaukee Stone Mystery refers to a phenomenon in which large, smooth stones have been found on the shores of Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, USA. These stones are believed to have been shaped by glacial action, but the precise process by which they were formed is not well understood. Some theories suggest that they were formed by a combination of glacial movement and wave action, while others propose that they were shaped by an unknown geological process. Despite ongoing research and many theories, the mystery of the Lake Winnipesaukee stones remains unsolved. Carved bell. In 1944, a bell was discovered by a 10-year-old boy named Newton Richard Anderson, who found it inside a lump of coal. Anderson kept the bell until 2007 when he passed it on to Genesis Park. At the time, he underwent polygraph tests to determine if he was truthful about the discovery, and the results indicated that no deception was detected. The bell is made of brass, an alloy of copper and zinc, with traces of tin, arsenic, iodine, and selenium. It is approximately 7 inches tall and features a crudely carved figure of Garuda, a bird-like creature in Hindu mythology. The bell was made using a method that's not used today. An analysis revealed that it was made from an unusual mix of metals. The seam from which the lump of coal was mined is estimated to be 300 million years old. It is customary for Indians to use bells like this in festivals, religious celebrations, and marriages with either Garuda or Hanuman idols on top of them. Roman head from Mexico discovered. In 1933, archaeologist Jose Garcia Payan discovered a small head with foreign features in a burial in Calixtlahuaca in the Toluca Valley, located about 60 kilometers west of Mexico City. The burial was undisturbed and dated back to the Azteco-Machiatzinca period of 1476 to 1510. predating the arrival of the Spanish in Mexico. In 1961, Austrian anthropologist Robert Hein Geldern examined the head and declared that it was of Hellenistic Roman origin, dating back to around AD 200. In 1990, archaeology student Romeo Christov rediscovered the head in storage at the National Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City, where it had been misclassified as colonial. Christov and Genovese later reviewed the circumstances of the discovery and the published literature relating to it. Columbus didn't discover America. The land known as America was already inhabited by various indigenous peoples long before the arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1492. The indigenous peoples had established complex societies, cultures, governance systems, trade, and agriculture. The first known people to have reached the Americas are believed to have been the Clovis culture, who are thought to have arrived by the Bering Strait around 13,000 years ago. Other groups such as the Folsom and Plano cultures are also thought to have arrived in the Americas around this time. Thus, it is not accurate to say that Columbus discovered America, as the land was already inhabited by various indigenous peoples for thousands of years, and other explorers may have reached the Americas before him. Davenport stone slates. In 1877, the Reverend Jacob Gass claimed to have discovered 3 inscribed slate tablets near Davenport, Iowa, that he believed were evidence of ancient Old World peoples having traveled to the Americas before Columbus. However, in 1885, ethnologist Cyrus Thomas declared the tablets fraudulent. It was found that the inscriptions were a mix of various languages that had been poorly rendered, and Gass had reported finding the slates in loose soil with human bones scattered around, suggesting that they had been planted there. Further investigation revealed that the slates matched those on the roof of a nearby house of prostitution, including the nail holes. Finally, in 1991, archaeologist Marshall McKissick uncovered a confession by local Academy member James Willis Bollinger, who stated that they had created a hoax to discredit Gass, who was known to be a liar. Huge footprints were discovered in the Peluxi River. Recent severe drought conditions in Texas have led to the discovery of ancient dinosaur footprints dating back more than 100 million years. The prints belonging to the Acrocanthosaurus dinosaur were found at Dinosaur Valley State Park in northwest Texas as the Peluxi River dried up almost entirely. The park has confirmed that the 15-foot, the 7-ton creature once inhabited the area more than 113 million years ago. Drought conditions have revealed around 60 prints from the Acrocanthosaurus, with an estimated 140 tracks from the dinosaur in total. The tracks, which have not been seen since 2000, were previously hidden under layers of water and sediment. The footprints of the Sauroposeidon, a 66-foot creature that once weighed about 48 tons, were also discovered. The mystery behind Mexico's colossal Olmec heads. The Olmec civilization flourished in ancient Mexico around 1400 to 400 BCE and is known for its colossal stone heads. These heads, up to 11 feet tall and weighing as much as 80 tons, depict Olmec leaders and have been found at several ancient Olmec sites, most notably in the state of Veracruz. These heads' exact purpose is unknown, but they are believed to have been used for religious and political purposes. For example, they may have represented powerful rulers or deities and had been used in religious ceremonies or as a symbol of political power. Mayan calendar. Archaeologists have uncovered the oldest known Mayan calendar at an ancient site in Guatemala. The calendar was found in the San Bartolo complex of pyramids on a pyramid called Las Pinturas, adorned with murals. The wall paintings date back to the late pre-classic period, from 400 BCE to 200 CE, when Mayan societies were on the brink of collapse, but later bounced back. The Mayan calendar has 260 days. Each day is represented by a number of 1 to 13 and one of 20 named days related to animals, elements, and nature. The significance of the 7th day associated with a deer is noted in the study as a common theme across Mesoamerican cultures. What do you think of these unpleasant and controversial ancient discoveries in America? Comment your views, and the answer to your question is 1700. Subscribe for more.